guys, it is the 19th, I think, yeah, it's the 19th of February, and I got a package in today, and I just wanted to show you guys what it was. Remember back in December when I ordered my button maker and it came and I showed that it was all damaged and the Mylar pieces were all over the place? Well, I had to contact this seller, I think it was like 4 times. I contacted them the week that the button maker actually arrived, and they said that they would send out a new pack of the Mylar pieces that helps make the buttons. So I waited a month and nothing happened. I gave it another 2 weeks after I contacted the seller after that first month, and they said that it was sent. Then they came back after and told me that they sent it to the shipping facility, but they didn't think the shipping facility sent it to me. So it was a lot of back and forth trying to get these pieces, but they eventually came today. So it's been 2 months since I ordered the button machine. I did not leave a good review for this seller on eBay because of the way that the parcel was shipped, the way that everything arrived, and the fact that pieces, replacement pieces were promised to me, and I had to keep contacting the seller in order to get these pieces, and I don't think I should have had to do that. So needless to say, I will not be purchasing anything from this seller on eBay again. But bonus is that he was only supposed to send me 1 pack of the Mylar, and I have 2. I don't know if that was done as an apology or whatnot, but at least I have some clean ones now, and I don't have to go picking through the other pieces that were all over the box to clean them up so I can actually use them. So that was the little shipment that I had come in the mail today. I'm expecting another one either tomorrow or Thursday, and that's going to be my new sticker paper. So I'll show you guys that when I get it. But last night I was working on I'm trying to show you, but I can't pick the book up. I was working on the birds in my Copic illustrations. That's in the last vlog, so I'm not going to show any of that again in this one, so hopefully I'm going to have a new project to work on. But this video for the new sticker design should be probably either next week, possibly, or the week after, so you can keep an eye out for that. But I'm going to go and I'm going to finish watching a movie that we started last night, and I'm going to work on some of these illustrations again today. Alright, so I just got this in, well, it didn't come in the mail, it got delivered to the house actually. And I kind of had to do it off my desk because the paper or the wrapping of this is in such a mess. But this is my sticker paper. It's pretty heavy. I'm getting my hands. The worst thing about opening up this stuff is I don't even know what's on it other than it's just dirt, but that's gross. But let's see what this looks. Okay, so this is how it comes. Full sheet shipping labels, made in China apparently. 8.5 by 11, 100 sheets. So I have another box open. I just want to make sure that there's nothing else in here. Yeah, so that's that. So I'm gonna move this to one side, open up this other package here, and see what the labels are like. If I can. How much plastic do they need? 2 coatings of plastic in an envelope. It's also in a box. Okay. And there's more plastic. Oh my god. What is this? Handle with care, fragile. Oh, they might come in handy. I'll keep those. Okay, so they have a yellow backing on them. Let's see here. I'm trying to cut. There we go. Hang on. I'm gonna take this completely out. I hope this wasn't a waste of money that they're actually gonna be. Okay, so it's all white. So the sticker, I'm just gonna move this. I'm gonna do this vlog style. So the sticker sheets, the labels are white. They are kind of bent down in the corner, which is kind of not, oh, because I have them upside down. Hang on. We gotta go this way. So the backing, this is the front part right here. And the backing is white as well, which means I can easily turn it over and it'll be easy to print on the back too if I were to make sticker sheets. And this is the front. And it feels pretty stiff. It's got a nice coating of stickiness on the back. I guess the only way to actually try it out is to print some stickers on there and give it a go. There's 100 sheets, and hopefully I'll be able to do some nice sticker packs. You can see all the gunk that's stuck onto the glue on the back of this table. But yeah, that's the sticker paper that I have. Hopefully it's useful, and if it is, then I can always get some more because it wasn't that expensive. And if you guys decide to go out and buy it, let me know what you think of the product. Alright guys, so having a little mini crisis here this morning. I'm just going to run over a dog back here with my chair. I had cleaned up my desk yesterday. I had taken down this white thing right here, and because we put the TV up on the wall, I did a whole little vlog segment for this for the studio vlog, and it all went corrupted, or it friggin' deleted off my phone for whatever reason. I don't know what happened. I don't have it anymore, but hey, look, the TV is up there now. The wall is nice and clean, and this white shelf for this thing here for my DSLR was supposed to be gone because what I had planned to do was record everything using, oh, give me a second, this thing right here to go on the side, you know, to give like a side angle type thing. And I wasn't going to use my DSLR anymore because I didn't like having this thing in my face all the time because it's very close and it makes my desk look pretty untidy, and I don't really fancy, I like having a nice clean area, you know. And of course if you continue on over here, there's still more stuff. So, I mean, I've got things around me everywhere, and I'm really not liking it, to the point that I want to pack away my Huion, and I don't want to pack away my Huion because sometimes I use it, but 9 times out of 10 I don't use it, so I'm not really sure what to do. And there are just cords galore now. You know, that's what that looks like down there. My helper's back. This is Pixie, if you don't know. So basically what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to put my Canon Rebel. If you don't know, that's what I use. I have a Canon Rebel that is currently full of paint speckles. I've had this thing since 2014. Anyway, I'm going to put this back up on here. That's all that's keeping that on. It's just like a little bolt. And if you're wondering, I don't have a battery pack in there. I have one of these things that plug into the wall, and it goes inside the camera, just like a battery pack would go in there, and it gives me continuous power, and I don't have to worry about having to recharge my batteries. With that being said, I am planning on doing some traveling around the island in the summertime. I'm just going on little road trips and whatnot, so I will be taking my DSLR with me for that. So that can all be found over on the other channel, on the vlog channel, when we do it. I don't post over there every day. I don't necessarily post over on the other channel every week, but if you're interested in other things other than art about my life, you can go over there and have a look at that. But I'm going to finish setting this up because I also have this, and oh look, it's one of my stickers. Forgot to put that in there. I have this that I was working on last night, and I'm totally not in love with this right now. And the problem with it is that I recorded most of this to add into the studio vlog, and it did not record anything. When I went to go and transfer the files to my computer from my phone, because I was using my phone yesterday to record with, nothing was there. Everything between moving it from the computer or the phone to the computer, somehow it erased the files, so I don't have anything. But I don't know if I'm going to continue with this or not because I don't like the way it looks, but I don't want to leave it unfinished because I feel like if I don't finish it, it could have turned into something. So how many of you guys felt like that before? You really want to give up on something, but you keep going in hopes that it's going to turn into something better. I don't know. I'm trying not to let this be a negative studio vlog, but it's been kind of a rough couple days, and I'm hoping today is going to break out of that. And one other thing that I did do was I brought out all my Copic refills. That's all I have right now, so I want to get some more eventually when I'm working again. I have 2 markers that are pretty well dried out, and I kind of switched around these 2 things as well because I'm right-handed, so I just like to be able to reach out, and instead of reaching across, I have a little bit of OCD, if you can't tell. I'm not afraid to admit it. But I'm going to go and finish hooking up my camera and tape all my wires back onto here again. I still have, I do have this, which I did show in the vlog yesterday, but it's gone as well. I have this camera rigged up on a little tripod here that I can just stick out of the way to do some live streams, and it's all connected to the computer through OBS, and you can see my reflection in the screen, and yeah, that's pretty much what's happening here today anyway. So I know I've been rambling for a little bit, but trying to show you guys what exactly is going on. I'm going to go and try to get to work finishing these stickers, because I have some other ideas, and I have a collab video next week that I didn't even know was going to happen or not, but now apparently it is happening, and it will be Friday, so you can look forward to that. Alright guys, so I'm having a love-hate relationship with my Huion and my computer today. It's actually a combination between that and using Photoshop. I just want to show you guys something, and it's really ticking me off. And I know I'm supposed to try to make my vlogs, my studio vlogs at least, all chipper and positive, but Photoshop right now is pissing me off to no end. I just want to show you guys something. So I'm trying to create a new entering for my videos. I wanted to look a little bit more professional. I don't like what I have at the end now. So, but look at this. I'm going to try to erase this section. Oh, is it actually working now? It is not working. See, I'm trying to erase this section here. It's not happening because it's erasing something over on this side of the screen. Watch this. Do you see that? Like how... Okay, nothing is happening right here. If I go right here... I really don't understand. It's not the collaboration of the pen, because I have been going over and using Clip Studio Paint to do the exact same thing. That was just my fault there. So I just did what I wanted to do in Clip Studio Paint with no issues whatsoever. So it's really, I shouldn't have said it was my Huion or my Acer that was causing the problem. It's just that Photoshop is such a big piece of software, I guess, and it's stupid that you need to have a gaming computer to be able to run this program on. I don't know if I'm the only person that has this issue, but it's very frustrating. Okay, so I finally got my thumbnail done for Friday's video, which will be the 22nd of February, and I come to realize that you cannot go over 300. I don't know what it is. With the Clip Studio Paint, the font wasn't going big enough for what I needed it for. So unfortunately, I couldn't use Clip Studio Paint to do this. So I had to fight with Photoshop a little bit longer, but I ended up working on this, and I got it done. And my video is uploaded for tomorrow, so I'm just getting ready to go ahead and get all that taken care of. It's 11:35 p.m., so I'm going to show you right there. So I'm going to clue this up, and I think it's probably bedtime after that. And I got a little bit more done to this guy right here. And I did record it with my old SD card, so I'm going to go and check that too before I head to bed, and see if that actually recorded the video, or if it jarbled nothing again, as it usually is. side cupboard that I have here. I opened up one of the Amazon packages on top of it. It used to belong to my grandmother, and it was just sitting in the shed out on back of the house, so I decided to bring it in. Right now the cats just use it for jumping up there on the wall, but I'm trying to organize some stuff. My parents were doing some cleaning upstairs and found this small stack of paper down here and all of this cardstock that I bought a few years back. I think it was 2016 when I was home on vacation, and they weren't using it for anything, so they decided to bring it down here. This here back here is the Kodak photo paper that I use for prints. I know it's not really expensive printer paper, but I don't sell my prints for very much anyway, just a few dollars, just for so people can, you know, purchase some of my art stuff. The rest of this right here is just regular computer paper, like printer paper, and then I have my box of sticker sheets there on the top, which I've tried already, and they seem to turn out okay. I didn't vlog it though. And down here I just got a mess of stuff. I have receipts for tax time and all that stuff, and I have some sandpaper, and these are like little pieces of the lapel pins that I was doing. So I have all of this space down here. There's nothing really in it, and then on the door on the inside there's just a little hook, and this is where I keep my shrink film and my printable vinyl sticker sheets. So it came in really handy. I just organized it, so I thought that I would show you guys. I took all of the wrapping paper and everything off, and this is where I've been storing all my stuff. The floor is a little bit dirty. I'm getting ready to clean all that up, but it's really hard to keep things clean when you have a house full of animals, right, Pixie? Right? She's not impressed with me right now, but yeah, I thought I would show this. Oh, and this is the sandpaper that I use. It's P280. I don't know if that matters to anybody. That's what I use to sand down the shrink film. Even though it's super sanded, it's still not sanded enough to take the Prismacolor pencils. So I just go ahead and give it another good coating with the sandpaper before I do anything on it. But I thought I would give you guys a look at that, and I'll show you what else I'm doing here in just a moment. This is what I've been doing for the majority of the afternoon. I did stop long enough to have supper and everything, but I had to fill out a new Copic chart like I had showed there in the previous clip. A couple clips ago, I think it was, because I had one like this done before we came across the country, and somewhere along the move I ended up losing it. So look at how nice and bright these colors are. I think going forward for getting the Copics, I'm gonna try to see if I can't fill in the blanks here. Not every one, but like this one right here, this R55. This RV52 is probably going to be pretty close to this color, so if I got every second color that I can get for now, it would be beneficial. But I think what I want to do, other than getting the every second color, like this one right here, I have B63, but then I have B91, so I'd like to get something in the middle, so in case I want to do some blending. With that being said, I don't think I'm going to start collecting the rest of the sketch markers yet, because I do have a lot of chows, and what I would like to do is to make sure I get a refill for every one that I use, at least the most anyway. I do have some colors, like I don't tend to use these very much, or these, and I kind of don't use a whole lot of greens either. So the blues, the pinks, some of the oranges and the yellows I kind of use a lot, and the E colors, the earthy colors, I tend to use those quite a bit, so I probably would get refills for those quicker than I would for some of these. There's some of the darker colors. I tend to use the colors in the top half of the chart, except for these ugly blues right here. I don't like that color blue at all. So what I want to do is, yeah, just start getting the refills for what I have, because these are all that I have right now, and I got those because, like I said, I tend to gravitate towards using these blues and these neutral colors here, and the earth tones quite a bit. So I think that's what I plan on doing with that. I just have these left to fill in, and I have some of the, I'm making a mess here now, and the gray ones over there that I have to do as well. The reason why I'm doing this is because there are some birds that I want to do. These right here, and these over here. I have to pick colors, and going by this chart right here, it just shows you similar colors, but I need to know colors that are down a shade so it's easier for me to blend. So I just wanted to get this done and out of the way. But I do have the peacock finished, and this is how it turned out. It's just I'm having some trouble putting it onto the computer so I can actually get a sticker made out of it. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be messing around with in the next couple of days, is to see how I can go about making this into a sticker. Sorry about all the background noise. There are people home here as usual, so my vlogs aren't going to be as quiet as they used to be, but there's not really anything I can do about it. But I'm going to go and finish working on this, and then hopefully getting one of these stickers, the birds, done tonight. Plus, we have a new game called Haven that we're going to try out. It's like a card/board game, and if you want to know more about that, hop over to the vlog channel, because that's where I'll probably post a little clip of us checking out that game. I'm trying to show you guys this book. I know I've showed it on my channel before, but it was way back when, and this is some of the art that I did for Lifebook back in 2015. I'm not trying to sponsor Lifebook or anything by mentioning it in this video. It's just I thought that someone may find the art that I did a little bit interesting. I'm not going to pull out the pieces because there's things written inside of here, but I just wanted to show you. This is in 2015 is when I realized I wanted to get back into illustration and everything again. So these are some of the classes, the weekly art prompts that we did in the Lifebook 2015. And it was back when I used to do collaging and stuff like that, but I'm really not interested in that anymore. But here's some of the things that I did do. A lot of this stuff was like pasting down paper and using brayers and stuff like that. And this was the characters that I was drawing back in 2015. So my characters have changed quite a bit. I really like how this one here turned out. There's a whole bunch of stuff written on these inside here too, but I'm not going to pull it out. This is all done with like modeling paste. It's you can feel the textures in the paper. This was Jane Davenport's week to do the classes, and this is what we created then. These two pages kind of go together. This is when I started learning how to draw faces and everything. Like I was able to draw like portraits and everything before, but I was never able to sit down and think up my own characters and everything to draw. And this is kind of the start of that. I don't really like how this one here turned out though. This was me back in 2015. My first time drawing a guy. Not really fond of that one either. I like how this one here turned out. This was basically a picture that was taken out of a magazine, and you would just do a paint over and change the way it looks. My book's gonna fall off the bed here. I really like how this one here turned out as well. I had it propped up so it wouldn't get the glare, because I'm trying to actually clean a room here, and I saw this on the bed, so I thought I would show it. I like how that one there turned out too, but the arms are a little bit wonky. This is when I started getting into watercolor and realizing I didn't really like the collaging stuff. So this was the first mermaid piece that I did, and then I did a puffin. I didn't like how this one here turned out either. Just a couple more. I really like this one. This was when I got my first set of Copics, and some of this was actually done with Copics until I realized you shouldn't use Copic markers on that kind of paper. Then I stopped that. I really enjoyed doing this one here. This was a lot of like different things from my childhood and everything. And this was done with aqua markers. I really like this one. And this one right here was kind of, it started out with, this was the entire background, these colors, and then you would paint the black around it and create shapes of people, I guess. These are some of the things that I liked. And this one here I really enjoyed doing as well. This is all inked with a dip pen, and then I colored it in with Copics. Then my diploma from graduating college. And then there's some pictures of the pets that we had at the time. We still have, Pixie is not here because Pixie wasn't around then. But I figured I would show you guys the book anyway, and some things that I did before. But it was kind of neat. So anyway, that's it for sharing that thing. I'm gonna go and finish cleaning up, and so that I can get back at some other art stuff.